Hi there, welcome to this video. Justin here from sharepickers.com, and I thought I'd do this because I had an email in saying I'm looking at a couple of penny stocks, but I've looked at the spreads on them and they're huge. You know, when you buy them, you're already like 20% down. So this is how to avoid illiquid penny stocks, because the last thing you want to do is buy a penny stock, because of course we know penny stocks can be volatile and you can see some huge upside and downside. So there's the potential to earn lots of money in penny stocks, but there's also the potential to lose lots of money. So you've got to be careful when buying penny stocks as to the spread. This is the difference between the bid and the offer price. So you'll see normally a mid price quoted, which is in between these two, but the offer is a lot higher, you see. So I'm going to show you how you can screen out those illiquid penny stocks. So here we are on the ADVFN website. I'd highly recommend you set up a free account. There's a link below this video. It's free to set up an account, and the resources on the site are phenomenal for nothing, absolutely nothing. So here we are at the ADVFN page. At the top you see monitor, quote, charts, trades, all this across the top. Now click here on sitemap. And a drop down menu will appear. Scroll all the way down. I should say scroll to UK Screener Filter X. All right, and this is what's called a screener. You can screen for anything. Like you can see here, there are preset filters: growth essentials, large growing and liquid, possible high breakers, FTSE 100 growers, large cap, dogs of the FTSE, and all this. You can click on those if you want, and there's explanations how to use this, but I'll show you how to use it here. So I'm going to start up using my own filter. So I click Start Filter X. And the screen loads, and here's one page of 26 pages. On each page there are 100. So do the math. You got at least the maximum is it 2,600 stocks here. So you add some key figures. Here we go at the top here. Add new column. So it already comes up with two columns there, the symbol and the name of the company by default. So let's add a new column. Let's add a market cap, for example. Let's just see how big a company is. And let's go to yesterday's close. Now, I want to look for penny stocks, but I want to look for, penny stocks that are liquid. So I've got there their market cap and their close. So I also want to do, let's have a look here. You scroll down, spread in percentage. So, as a rule of thumb, I try to stick with stocks with a spread less than 5%. There's also volume here. I'm trying to find volume so you can see the volumes traded. Let's scroll down here. Bid offer, low volume. There we go. Let's add a volume column as well. Let's see how many shares are traded. This is on a daily basis here. So, let's go with daily close. Click on this column. By the way, if you click at the top of this column, it orders them into highest, lowest price. And that's high. So I'll click on the top of the column to order them into highest to lowest, or lowest to highest if you want. So you can do yesterday's close and lowest to highest, and there's some there that close nothing. So I don't want to include any of these stocks. So I'll click on that column, and it'll take you to a filter. And so I'll also exclude yesterday's close greater than 10 pence. Okay, but exclude nulls. I don't want shares that have no price. So submit that. And then we've got down to one of 6 pages already. So these are all companies with a price less than 10 pence. I see a couple of pages there, 6 pages worth there. Now, let's go to spread. Like I said again, you can highest to lowest. So let's have a look at the biggest spreads there. Look at that spread there on these. 99%. Some of these because someone said, we mentioned feedback recently, it looks like a good company, but the spread apparently is about 20%. So let's click on a column here, in the column that is, and exclude spreads greater than, let's say, 5%. Okay, submit. And that'll take a little while filtering those out. And here come the results. So now we're down to one of 2 pages. And you see all these companies, you see here, have small spreads. That means they're quite liquid. They're highly traded. So let's go to volume just to add another filter here to whittle it down even further. Let's go volume, and let's go to say with 2 pages. Let's go on the first part. Let's go here. In fact, let's go up more. I want more, at least a million a day traded. Let's go 50,000 traded. There we are, a million. So I'll click on that, for example, and exclude volume less than 1 million. I say 00000, and submit that. And there you've got a list of stocks there, traded on the side here, all below 10 pence, spreads below 5%, and shares traded in volume over 1 million. So you can see they're quite liquid. You can buy and sell those quite easily. And if you want, you can take the spread down even further if you want to. But let's add as well. Let's go another column, for example, and add percentage change from a year ago, when it opened. And if you want to get real bargains, or look for real bargains that have been hammered down, for example, or you can go the other way. If you think, there's momentum, you want to buy on momentum. So you can see there, solar oil is the highest riser in these liquid stocks. It's gone up by 279% in a year. Active Energy, Advanced Oncotherapy, I own those. Kibo Mining, LGO Energy, Rare. These are all, bulletin board favorites. MX Oil. And you can scroll all the way down here to Afrin, right at the bottom there. So you can pick and choose there. What do you want to go with, And that's basically how to find out if a stock, a penny stock, which you have the potential to lose or gain a lot of money, in percentage terms, is liquid or not. I hope that helps. By the way, this filter is one of the best filters I've ever used. In fact, the best filter, and I've used several on several websites. It has so much detail. I mean, we've only used one column here, and there's key figures. There's deep analysis here. And there's also another column, fundamentals. So, there's so many combinations and variations you can add to this. But that is a really basic filter here of how to find a penny stock that's not a liquid.